1 in 5 deaths are caused by smoking-related illnesses, and today I will be persuading you to take action against prohibiting smoking in public places. I have intensely researched this topic for the past week. I have personal relations to smoking, and I've also talked to doctors that I've shadowed in the hospital about the consequences of smoking, not only to the smoker, but people around them. So I think it's really important to be informed about this and have an opinion on it because everyone knows someone that has smoked or they have been around it in public before. The first issue I will be covering is the health consequences to the smoker. So I have two pictures here. The first is lungs of a smoker of only 2 years that are already starting to decay, and the second picture is a fetus that was in a mother who unfortunately smoked during the pregnancy. So smoking increases the risk of heart and lung illnesses by 25 to 35%, and cigarettes have over 155 chemical components in them, and 70 of them at least cause cancer. The next issue I will be talking about that isn't talked about much is secondhand smoke. Secondhand smoke is other bystanders being affected by being in the range of the smoke. So smoking also affects bystanders, as I said, especially children and elders, and according to the National Bureau of Health, nearly half of the world's population of children are exposed to smoke on a daily basis. People with asthma, weak immune systems, and heart and health issues already have a lot of issues and flare-ups whenever they are around smoke already, so it doesn't help them. And I think it's also important that children aren't around smoke because smoking and cigarettes are kind of glorified in movies and our culture, and if they're around it less, I feel like the rate of underage smokers will decline as well. So according to tobaccostopswithus.org, approximately 7,300 lung cancer deaths per year are with non-smokers, again, so that many deaths are people that do not smoke, and 35,000 heart disease deaths per year are from secondhand smoke. So the next thing I will be covering is businesses and the environment and how they're affected. According to the CDC, prohibiting smoking in working environments increases the quality of life for workers and also decreases asthma flare-ups and respiratory illnesses. I think it's very unfair for workers to have to succumb to that environment of being around smoke all the time, especially in bars and restaurants, and sometimes they do know what they're getting themselves into, but it's the only job available. Eliminating smoking in outdoor areas like concert areas, sporting events, and festivals also will help with the environment. Not only will it help with air pollution, but cigarettes being littered on the ground and ashes can get into our water streams and affect our wildlife. So I've been talking about the issues of smoking, and now I'm going to talk about the solution. I think that it is a huge undertaking to immediately go to the country, so I think right now we should start with Texas legislation. We should help support them in prohibiting smoking in public areas. They've already done it in school zones, but I think there are many other public areas that children and elders are in, and it's not fair for them to have to make the choice as to not enjoy themselves in public because they don't want to harm themselves. So in conclusion, I talked about why smoking should be prohibited in public areas and how it affects those around. I think that, again, everyone should know about this because smoking affects probably more than one person in your life, and we only have one earthen body. We need to take care of it. Thank you.